Good morning, world, from Mount Shasta City. This view never ceases to amaze me. By the way, that's Shastina. Look at the clouds around Shastina. That's 12,000 feet, but there's Mount Shasta. 14,162 feet, an active volcano. I've been on top twice, and you walk right by the steaming volcano vents just before the summit. You can see the red thumb. That's about 13,500 feet. And then there's one last push to the summit. I love Mount Shasta. I love the city. I love everything about this place. Ooh, blackberries. See any ripe ones? Yeah, there's a couple. There's a blackberry too. Oh, blackberry jam. Oh, man. Come on. Just want a blackberry. Tasty. Not quite ripe. A little early for blackberries. Usually September. But you go anywhere, Northern California, Oregon, and you just look over the side, you see, oh, that's all blackberries. I spend a day picking blackberries. You get a 5-gallon bucket, and you got enough for jam and pie and, breakfast. Freeze them and everything. Pretty good. Not quite ripe. There's a couple. They got to be pretty black. That's what you want. Black berries. Like a bear in berries. That's how I feel sometimes. Like a bear in berries. So when you want to pick blackberries, there's a lot of thorns. So what you need is a plywood sheet, and you push down the bush, and then you have to wear leather gloves. The vines and the thorns just really are pervasive. Get into everything, and they hurt. They're pretty good. Not quite ripe. Still tasty. But Mount Shasta City. Look at that. I'll never get tired of that. If I had to do life over again, I would have settled in Shasta. There's a community college out here. I wouldn't have gone to Quincy, but I did what I did. And, there's always a time to make a second choice. That's a good one. Finally got a good ripe. That's a good ripe blackberry. Feel it kind of squishing my fingers. That was a good one. I love it. Yeah. Y'all just get out and start looking at stuff. There's things happening out here. Good stuff. Fun stuff. Surprising stuff. Beautiful stuff. Blackberries. You can just pick them and eat them right off the bush. And they're everywhere. Look at this. Okay. Bam! The whole thing's blackberries. And that's everywhere. That's literally everywhere in this part of the country. So, that was good. That was really good. Put like a dozen of those on your yogurt in the morning. Yeah. Perfect. But, yeah. Mount Shasta City. Different time of day, different lighting, different whatever, but it doesn't look real, does it? I think it looks fake. It looks like a backdrop. Hollywood backdrop. But it's very, very real. I'd say Shasta is like the what do you call it? It's like the Kilimanjaro of California. There's one right there. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. See, when they're ripe, there's a challenge of getting it off the vine without squishing it, because you got to pull, you put some pressure. But, that's perfectly ripe. Oh, yeah. Tasty. Yeah. So I'm going back to the store. Got my coffee. Yeah, I did. I went to Starbucks. A caffeinated McDonald's. But I'm on my way to Oregon. I got a job in Oregon. Chiloquin, Oregon. It's old friend Richard Lachina. Used to race bikes with him. He used to come and hang out in the shop, talk. Really good dude. Very, very talented. Very good athlete. Like a really good cyclist. I couldn't keep up with him. Mountain biker. Like what do they call that? They used to do the 6-hour and 24-hour and 12-hour mountain bike races, and he's just a beast. So we ride together, and he always dusted me. So I remember. We didn't ride together that often, but I know he's quite a talented mountain biker. And at the time when I was like doing velodrome racing, he was doing mountain biking, but similar level. And he'd just come hang out at the shop, like the shops that we work at, different shops, and just chat and talk bikes and whatever, talk life. And yeah, he actually understood me. There's very few people who would just come hang out and talk to me. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're not too weird. Most people are like, oh, that guy's really weird. And, you know, I scare him off, I guess. I don't know what it is. Something about me. It's something about Mary. Yeah. Something about me, for sure. I love it here. I love that I'm going off to Oregon. I love that I got some work. Just make my own way, make some money, come back to Quincy. In a couple weeks, go back to school. So, what's it? It's July 26th? I think it's the 26th. Today. Sunday? Yeah, I gotta go in here. Look at this. So this is just all breakfast right here. Another good one. Hella good. Good. July 26th. So work for a couple weeks. Come back to Quincy with the money to fix my car. We'll get everything squared away and just never see that woman again. That's probably a good plan. I was just kind of chilling at her place, taking care of the dog, and her daughter like showed up. She's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, I'm kind of taking care of everything. What do you expect me to do? Someone's got to take care of the dog." So she took the dog and threatened to have me, like, whatever, arrested for squatting. Your mother invited me here, and I had the keys right here in my hand. That's not squatting. That's called being a guest. So semantics, you know. It's like, it's just not easy to keep your name clear in this world, because people will invent shit about you all the time, and it's just aggravating. I'm over it. But doing what I can. I love Shasta. I want to climb it again this summer. Later, maybe on the way back to Quincy. It's about a 3-day event. I could probably do it in a day, but not in the shape I'm in right now. With good training. I got $20 in my pocket. I got coffee. Got enough gas to get where I need to be. Can't complain. Love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. God bless America. Over and out. Fade out on Shasta. Nice. That's awesome.